lost, alone, angry, dead. Dark have been the thoughts inside of my head. I was a lost soul full of corruption. The only promised land for me was complete destruction, until I had this amazing divine interruption which blew away all of my recent thoughts and assumptions. I tried to be good, but good's not good enough. What I need is perfection, but who has that kind of stuff? No one does, because the flaws in our genetics say that we are not up to snuff. That would mean that for the Almighty's presence to be seen by mere worms as us should never happen. He should wash his hands clean of this dirty human race so filthy and obscene. We are never going to get to God. With all of our hatred, lies, lusts, and frauds, there's only one way, although the thought is quite odd. We have to drop this good works and have it your way façade. There needs to be a sacrifice who's perfect and divine, who will come down and teach and show us wondrous signs. And with thieves and harlots the sacrifice will dine, who will stir up dissent in those who think they are religious and so fine, who will show us love for its true design, and who will put their whole life in perfection on the line. God did that for such unworthy creatures, because in them he saw missionaries and preachers and kingdom builders, musicians and even teachers, who will go out and scream his name in the field and not sit quietly clapping in the bleachers. Look to the cross with perverse eyes and see, and reach out with unclean hands what love had to do so you can know him fully and be free. This war we're living through is just a road we go on, and our bodies are just a shell of what we will truly be once we make it into the arms of the mighty King. And in his glory we will bask, and his praises we will sing, knowing that we are free of fear, pain, doubt, well, everything. And in time everything will sing of the beauty of the scarred and risen King. So for now we will run the race and fix our eyes upon the glory that awaits, and to be in his embrace is the ultimate prize. We will not stumble because of the beast's twisted worldviews and lies. He will spray cologne on his words, but even though it smells good, it still didn't get rid of the flies. There will come a time when that old serpent will run out of tries and be cast down into flame and never again arise. But until then I will stay the course and take the long and lonely road with my sweet Savior's arms carrying me to my final abode. There's nothing to decipher, translate, correct, or decode. All you need to know is Jesus paid the enormous debt of sin that my sinful self owed. In return against the principalities this world, I will stand toe to toe, and I won't even need a car, house, lawn, or a zip code, and I'll live every day like it's my last. So when it is my last, I'll get to hear, "Welcome, Jared, my faithful servant," rather than, "You got some explaining to do, Mr. Rhodes." Lord, use everything I got for your glory. Use it to tell your old but simple redemption story, so that you can show that your son's last days, although they were quite gory, what he did for the entire world is a treasure that you cannot find in any quarry. For this worthless, disgusting, sinful world, God gave his son, and if you were the only person on earth, God would have done it for one, just so you can have another day in the sun. But don't sit back and relax. This journey has only begun. Found, joyful, content, alive. In your embrace, O Lord, I will survive, survive, survive.